I gotta record 2 DVDs next week.
Yeah, it's weird.
Really weird. Like dead stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
the exchange
no.
right there. Yep.
134.
Oh no.
134.
134. All right, I'm gonna hit
Rolling?
record. I'm gonna hit record. I'm rolling.
34.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Valleycast. Just a bunch of boys.
Hey, thank you for being here.
34. And it's the 134. 134.
Don't feel like watching movies, so I'll watch people guess them instead. I don't know how it goes, I think it starts with your show.
So guys, welcome to the show. It's a Sunday, and we are
Sunday fun day.
We're creeping ever so close to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I bought a turkey yesterday.
Did you really?
Big fat butterball.
Oh,
You know,
God.
I saw a post from PETA that said, "How would you feel about getting
I saw
stuffed
that
on
too.
Thanksgiving?" Yeah.
Did you
I
not
mean,
see that?
honestly, here's
Was it trying
the
to like
deal.
turn me on?
There's a like a
Exactly.
naked
Stuffed
body,
PETA.
naked
tell
body
you
on a
something.
plate in the middle of the Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
If-
something barbaric about it if I go that route for sure. But right now, I'm still sticking to the traditions
That's
that were imbued in me when I was young.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not changing a thing. Also, the word giblets.
Giblets.
Giblets. Excuse me.
Giblets.
That's a barbaric
You
word.
know, I'll tell you.
Giblets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's
It's a tough
interesting?
word.
But they throw out giblets as this like, oh, it's a cutesy kind of thing, but it's literally like the organ with like the gallstones, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
something like that,
It's like
right?
a gallbladder or something. Like,
I think preparing a Thanksgiving turkey
let's have some giblets.
to give PETA some credit
so barbaric.
is
Just absolutely savage.
It's so savage. That's the
Dude.
thing. When PETA says shit like, would you like to be stuffed and eaten every year? I'd be like, absolutely not.
well, no, PETA.
Absolutely not. But we are on this part of the food chain, and we don't have a thing that cooks us every year and stuffs us.
We're the
we,
stuffers.
we do it to each other already.
Stuffer
Yeah.
sapiens.
It's
We
all-
do it for pleasure.
Yeah. So, like, how about this, PETA? You get people to stop killing people, then I'll stop eating meat.
Well, wait
Wow.
on just passing some blame over into a totally different realm.
Speaking
some
of-
responsibility.
Speaking of PETA, have you guys watched the new Tiger King?
No, I'm not going to watch that shit.
I've watched every episode.
I'm not going to watch it. I'll tell you why I'm not going to watch it, and then I won't say another word about it. I don't want to revisit the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
feelings.
It does feel like
It's
that.
billion%.
That's
It's like, this is
interesting.
the reason why I haven't jumped back into Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Because it was
Wow.
certainly a pandemic feeling thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to revisit that.
Pandemic's
That's why I
not
gave
over.
up cocaine. I stopped doing it. Cocaine
You
brings
don't
me
wanna-
back.
Yeah, and you
to
don't
that
want to
beginning.
revisit that.
I
So.
saw a sobering post that was like, as we begin year 3 of the pandemic, and then I jumped off a bridge.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough to think about.
Oh, God, I don't want to hear that.
But then I landed and rolled. But what I was going to say about the Thanksgiving thing is that I think preparing a turkey and going through that whole rigmarole of getting that thing ready is a good reminder of what it actually is like being a
To-
predator and
yeah.
having to like
Cook something.
well
for-
notice like what you're doing to another life to do the
Yeah.
thing that you want to do, which is eat. Like a lot of us forget what it takes to get food to a table.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
oh,
gotta tell you guys
oh,
a quick.
yeah.
I gotta tell you guys a quick story real fast that's related, and it happened today.
Oh, I can't
yay.
wait.
So I was sleeping this morning, and Grace, yeah, I know, and Grace comes in.
Oh, coming in hot with a...
And
With the sleep.
and she's down a little cup of coffee, so nice and warm, and then she gets in bed, and then she says these words. She says, "It happened again," and I was like, "What happened?"
What does that mean?
And she goes,
Shit the bed.
so I looked down, and she had giblets in her hand. No,
I woke up with these in my hands.
So for the past like week and a half, every few days, because you guys know that in our living room there's those windows, those
Yeah,
windows.
there's windows, yeah.
Birds have been
Oh,
just
no.
smacking
Oh,
it. Now
no.
it's been all fine and dandy
Oh, no.
until they've hit a little bit and then they've flown off. This one did not, to the point that
Oh.
I remember hearing it when Grace was out in the living room, and she came in and she's like,
No.
So it's not doing good. And I was like, shit. I was like, I don't want to have to kill this thing. She was like, no, don't kill it. And I was like, but it's like in pain and it's miserable. And then there were other birds flying down to check on the bird and be like, what happened, buddy? And then eventually,
Hey, Jake, what happened?
I was like, okay. I was like, I'll figure it out. I'll call somebody. And then Grace comes back in like 2 minutes later. She's like, it's okay. It's gone. It's dead now. And I was like, okay.
And then she wiped the blood off of her hands.
Yeah. And then she like went. And
I've got Thanksgiving
Spit out
dinner.
some feathers. It won't be bothering us again, Elliot.
and so
Also, I shit the bed.
Dude, Elliot, you should do that one day. Just get some feathers from something.
wow.
And one day, just go, listen,
I wake her
Grace,
up in the bed.
Everything's gonna be okay. I took care of it. It happened again, but I took care of it.
Yeah.
And you get feathers all in your hair and stuff.
Yeah. I take my pants off and there's feathers, the underwear sticking out of the
feathers out of your
side
pockets.
of the MeUndies. But she was like, "Do you mind?" I was like, "I know. I gotta get rid of the." I know what I. She was like, "Do you want what can like?" And I was like, "It's fine." I was like, and it sucked, man. I went out there, I gave a little funeral. And it's gone now.
Damn.
It's so loud when those hit.
It
the wind
was like a bullet.
You
was
open the fridge and all these feathers come out.
What's this thing in the freezer, man?
The closet. You just have feathers everywhere.
We've been bird cursed.
It's like, why is this
Like a snow machine, just
Honey,
feathers.
I know you set this up. Why are you putting feathers everywhere?
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow, man.
was
You
very
don't even like the
terrible.
window doesn't even have like a through
It
to
is
another
kinda weird.
window
Like,
where
they
they
have to
think they
curve
can
down.
go through. That's so
I think
interesting.
you're seeing the reflection of the tree that's out there, and so I ordered some of those. I ordered the liquid that you put on the windows.
I don't
I'm
never
gonna
even heard of
use-
it.
Well,
make
let's be
this
honest,
liquid,
guys.
and you spray it on there like a little dab.
rid of the-
and it
the glare?
Gets rid of the
Gotcha.
so they see it.
Let's not tiptoe around this. Birds are dumbasses. They're dumb shits. They're stupid as fuck. But I'll tell you what, humans are the real problem, obviously, because if we didn't put up all this infrastructure and fucking shit, those birds would be able to fucking slam into trees like idiots.
Yeah,
And
that
not
bird
our-
didn't evolve to learn about glass.
Absolutely not. It's our fault for sure.
Yeah.
But also, like, come on. How long have birds known about glass? It's like, evolve a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
Others have just grazed it, you know.
Dude,
They've just
there was
played-
a
and it's still scary.
nightmare.
And we put the windows or the
I
blinds.
mean, this
down.
one might have
This
made
one
a choice.
Was it truly
true.
was like he was going somewhere, and I fool with that poor guy.
Could have been a dare.
dang.
There
Could
was
have been a bird dare.
There was a well,
Could've
we
been
all
a
know
bird dare.
birds aren't real. They're government surveillance systems.
Yeah.
People believe that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dude,
Isn't
here's
that-
the deal.
I thought
though.
that started as a prank.
I think people
no,
believe it.
but
it
it's the
now.
same thing with the flat Earth shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything that becomes some kind of real conspiracy started out as a fucking joke.
Even
for
the
sure.
the anti-vaccine group has really had a great year.
Oh yeah, it's been
They-
real good.
Their
for them.
size has really
Their numbers are low.
yeah yeah.
But so I had a nightmare bird experience at a Comic-Con once, which I talked about, I think, at some point. I think you might know
I've
about
never
this,
heard
Kevin.
of this.
Is that when you got
Yeah, I
pooped
think
on?
you knew about this. No. There was so at the San Diego Convention Center has 2 hotels on either side, and I think the Marriott is the one on the right side.
Okay.
And it's this huge fucking, gorgeous building, and it's got these fucking gigantic glass fucking sheets.
Yeah.
Kind of like the doors in your living room a little bit, but like billions of them, And for some reason, you walk past that hotel a million times because you go to the other side to like the park or whatever, and like there's always shit going on everywhere at Comic-Con, so you walk through there a lot, and every time we fucking walked through there were like too many dead birds, like below the glass of the building.
Oh, just yeah.
Like
just kept hitting
definitely
it.
just kept hitting the fucking glass. Like
Yeah.
it was like scary.
And I'm sure
it was
that glass
like,
is just reflecting the sun, the
Yeah,
sky.
the sky.
and it's
Yeah.
probably exactly. And it's fucked up for
Have
sure.
you guys ever yourself
Wait.
ran through
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of the most embarrassing moments of my life happened when I was a kid, and
Did
I
it
was
break?
in my underwear, and it was at night, and a bunch of kids were walking. I was on vacation, and like 10 kids looked up and saw me in my whitey tighties smack directly into a sliding glass door,
Yeah.
and I didn't go outside for the rest of the vacation.
Did you have like a
I
dumb
was
look
truly
on your
traumatized.
face?
Yeah.
stumbling in your underwear.
Steve, which one of those dead birds had the best cosplay?
Yeah. The Robin.
Yeah, one of them was dressed like Robin. The Robin that died in the comics.
But it was a crow.
It was a crow. It was great.
It sucks. Humans suck. Our infrastructure, capitalism, all of it. Fuck it. Let's burn it all down, baby. Let's live.
A fire will still hurt the birds.
Yeah,
Just
but
want to put it
let's
out
live
there.
in the jungle together.
What happens? Who else sucks, Steve? Any other
That
opinions?
really actually scared the absolute shit out of me. I was like, what could possibly be falling here? And I thought it was a bird coming to get us. So here's the deal, guys. Giblets are sometimes, here's what they say. This is what Wikipedia says about giblets.
Oh, thank you.
Let's get a little magical while we do this. A whole bird from a butcher is often packaged with giblets.
I didn't know what it was at first. You went ham at Disney, dude.
Sometimes sealed in a bag within the body cavity.
For our audio listeners, Steve is covering the room in bubbles that are emanating from a
Sticking to
light
Joe's
up
hair.
Mickey Mouse wand. That reminds me of the wand used by those evil turtle shell things in Mario.
I do think they made
The
that
turtles?
perfect, though.
Is that what it is? No, the one bad guy. There you go. Whoa, all over. Whoa, your hair is perfect for holding bubbles, Joe.
Just right in his eye, too.
Just soap. Just let some light soap in your eye.
He just took it.
Is it still there?
You did just take it?
Dude.
Not the turtle. The
Yeah,
The
Kamek.
Koopa?
Kamek.
Oh.
Yeah.
The guy with the glasses,
yeah.
the wizard
Kamek.
guy.
Yeah,
Kamek.
Oh, man.
So sometimes they're sealed in a bag within the body cavity, and the neck is often
Yeah.
included with the giblets.
Yes, it is.
This is a nightmare.
Isn't the thing that you put on Crocs called a gibbet?
Gibbet.
It's called just a gibbet.
Gibbet.
Okay. so
However,
it's
it would be
close.
funny if somebody took a picture of giblets on their
And their
Crocs.
and said, "Look at my gibbet."
My giblets. Giblets.
Steve, you're reading this like somebody that's never had to make a turkey before.
I have never had to make a turkey before.
You should make
Have
one.
you been around when it's been
Well,
happening?
see, I'm one of those assholes that just doesn't think about how it comes to the table.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what I am.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
an
really good at
American, so you know, and
There's
I
no
was
name.
raised with American sensibilities, and we were raised to just be like, you eat meat, that's that. Like that's part of our life, and so
When you were growing up, because I saw a recent study that was saying something about, I think you know.
Yeah, I know what you're about to get.
Like more and more kids don't know that. What is it that
They think
that,
their meat is like vegetables and grows in the ground.
Yeah, they think they don't know that beef is cow and
Yeah.
the chicken, so they eat the meat and they don't learn till later. But
They don't
I
realize
read that and I was
they're
like,
eating
that's how I was.
animals.
Like, it took
Yeah.
me forever to be like,
I don't
like
remember
I
that
ate the
thought
meat
process.
before I
I've
knew
been-
like
yeah.
what animal
Well,
was
yeah.
associated.
I've been
with.
trying to make sure that I was very cognizant of like letting my kids know that. Like they're still
good
too
for you. Yeah.
they're still
I'm
too
sure
young
my parents
to
did too. I
comprehend
just was
it.
slow
though.
on the pickup and
Yeah.
didn't probably care.
Still too young to
Yeah.
comprehend it because then like I would let like Jackson know, and then we would be out in the real world and maybe we would see a cow or something. We'd see a cow or something, and I'd be like, "That's a hamburger," and he would be like, "What?" But it wouldn't bother him.
but that's the thing. Like they showed us
Such a big shock.
so many bubbles.
They're kind of comfortable.
I really like it.
They're
It's
comfortable,
just
but
so
it's great.
Listen, Disney wouldn't release a thing that. Oh, there he goes! Oh no, I put the web fluid in there. What were we talking about?
Beef, cows,
Oh yeah,
names.
yeah.
Not
Well,
knowing.
the thing is when we're kids, they show us cartoons with cute cows and shit, and they're like, "Your cow is a friend," and it's like all these. They really work hard to cover up the way that meat is.
I also
made,
think
pretty
we're a couple
much.
lines down like the generational step ladder. Is it still on there?
No, he was just so
No,
close
but I was
to
just
doing it again.
almost did it again. It's not okay.
Joe, you just take it from him.
I'm telling you, you guys are gonna have to get bubble facialed because it feels kind of nice.
We should just yeah, continue. I'm
But
sorry.
what I'm saying is like our parents, I feel like we're closer to the generation that actually curated their own food,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then we were a
yeah.
generation
Totally.
away from that, and now we are definitely a generation that was like took for granted all of it, but we understood it a little bit. I just think that the distance and the gap between the knowledge of where food comes just got greater and greater and greater.
Well, so in Mexican culture, there's very much like butchers and like farmers and that's a whole part of the culture. So, I had uncles who had carnicerias where they would sell meat and shit. And they definitely had like slaughtered goats and fucking goat heads and fucking body parts all over the place in their like restaurants and shit. And in their like, fucking markets and stuff.
Right.
So, that as a part of the culture, we were surrounded kind of by that a lot. Like I remember being too young, and in my grandpa's backyard, there was like a pit, like a square pit in the ground, and they threw basically a goat down into it, and then they like cooked it down in like the ground, and it was like just part of some fucking cultural.
So you had like Mexican culture teaching you. You had a father who was a hunter, and you hunted yourself, so you kind of understood it. My dad wasn't a hunter, but I grew up in Montana, and everybody else was. Like, so if I was walking to school during
hunting was
hunting
part
season,
of your culture too. Yeah,
I'd be walking to school during hunting season, and people would just have their 2-car garages open, but no cars in them, but a big ass elk upside down, skinned, and you just saw all
cleaning
the,
it.
They're drying it out and
draining
cleaning
it out. Yeah, and I would.
But
that was
did
just
that become
normalized.
normal? Yeah, that became normal.
Yep.
Wow.
Surrounded by like beef jerky processing stores and stuff like that. And
Yeah, my dad just got one in Illinois, and he's turning it into some sausage too. And getting
you should send us some.
Yeah, I know.
The
I'm pretty
troubling
stoked about it. I
thing
really like the venison sausage. Yeah.
is when you get old enough to like learn and research and look past the culture bubble that you were raised in, and you learn that like animals are like eerily intelligent and like
and sentient. The UK just decided
eerily
crabs and
sentient.
lobsters are not going to be sentient beings.
dude,
Okay,
cows miss like they
And
go into like
octopuses.
depression
No.
when
Yeah.
they lose their friends and stuff. Like
I think
they're highly intelligent.
here's my
Emotionally
here's
intelligent.
my hot take.
But penguins are raping each other constantly.
They really do. A lot of rape in the
and
animal
they rape
kingdom.
when they're dead. They
It
still
is-
go
it
for it.
is.
A lot of necrophilia
It is.
as well in the penguin
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Not just
And they-
in the
and
past
they're-
couple of years, they've started doing it.
and
I
they-
think they're upset.
Also,
just in the past couple
They're just working through some stuff. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's,
no, they
I'm sure
fuck.
it's
They
the whole time.
and not only do they also fuck their stepdaughters and stepfathers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The penguins.
Their own children.
That's a fact.
That's just a fact.
Stepfather.
just let that fly.
Yeah, I didn't even put. I still
That's what I'm
didn't.
saying. It's like what in the animal kingdom? There's stepdaughters.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, they do tend to be monogamous, so it wouldn't be.
They do, yeah.
You know.
But yeah, we're just anthropomorphizing them. But my hot take is that we're still living in like a kind of barbaric time for humanity. Like currently still, like, despite obviously like the troubles, the wars and all that kind of shit and the social discourse and all that. But as far as like the way we eat, how we eat animals, we like slaughter them and murder them and shit. I think we're just going to keep learning more and more and more about the animal kingdom to the point where we'll like eventually hopefully see them as like equals in a lot of ways. And then by then we'll have like 3D printed food and shit, and it'll taste just like
Dude,
it and give us all the nutrition. And
I've been saying it for a while now. As soon as it's just like readily available,
it's coming.
Give me the 3D printed meat.
Yep.
Same.
I will
The taco
eat.
meat.
Yep, all of it.
Yeah,
It's
The-
all
the
starting to taste
Beyond-
so much like the
Dude, the
regular
Beyond
thing.
Burger meat
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
It's
My
great.
tacos
I like
is
it.
really good.
Yeah.
I'll do
Really
it
like
in a
it.
second. Yeah.
it's great. It's just not everywhere, and it's not super cheap. It's not super accessible. But the second it's like as cheap as like anything else, and like is more like, we're totally going to be able to have 3D printers in our homes that will print us food. Like that's totally coming.
I wonder
like,
in how long though.
Like, I mean, they're already 3D printing meat that tastes like really good, apparently.
You mean the lab grown stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
no,
you're saying to have that in
there's
your
truly
home.
3D printed food that people eat that they like, that works and like has nutritional.
Really?
Yeah. It's I mean, not on a
What
consumer
kind of
level.
food?
It's made it like ink and plastic.
Yeah.
Delicious. Throw it down.
Cyan food,
Yeah.
magenta food.
And, the thing, and here's the thing. Obviously, it's like, man, I ain't gonna trust no dang 3D print, no stuff on my dang thing. I don't want to trust. I'm not gonna trust printed food. But we've been eating like processed, preservative garbage.
It's already printed.
We have
Yeah.
we probably eat more plastic than protein.
Yeah.
if you ever look at any food coming off of a factory,
Yeah.
it's the exact same.
Yep.
It's a-
Yeah.
The 3D printed food, and this is coming from a total point of ignorance, but it's just going to be like sacks of vitamins that you have that are your ink
Yeah, and
cartridges,
you-
and it
I
all
hope
just,
not.
just comes together, and then
Yeah.
maybe it prints out in a shape that you like, but it's all
Totally.
going to be bar food, like bar form,
Yeah.
and it'll have
Yeah.
everything that you need for a day.
It's glorious. I mean, this is the future the liberals wanted, so.
The liberals.
The liberals. But yeah, man. But really, when you look into like, because the thing is like, bringing it back to Thanksgiving and turkey and stuff like that. Like, I certainly watched my dad destroy a turkey every Thanksgiving. You know, like just fucking rip out the rib cage and like the fucking break the spine and shit. It's like really barbaric, awful
It
shit.
brings you, yeah.
I mean,
a good
You
reminder.
did experience some of that. Then.
yeah, I mean, I didn't do it myself,
No.
but I did watch my dad do it, and
I never saw any of it.
it-
It was
it's-
I just showed up and it was.
and there
just-
it was, all
yep.
beautiful looking.
Never had to go
on the
through the
table.
process.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
It is always a good mental exercise to just kind of like take yourself out of the traditions and out of the process and put yourself in the animal's point of view. Like imagine,
Oh, I do it all the
imagine you just saw some things that were a little bit bigger than us, a little bit smarter than us, and then like you watched them just feast on Kevin for an hour.
Yeah,
after
like
preparing
rip
him
open
and
his
singing.
carcass and stuff.
And then at the end of it, they take Kevin's like rib cage and bust it like a wishbone.
yeah. Let's. All right, kids.
Yeah.
Kids, come grab this person's bones.
Kevin's rib cage.
Let's rip this person's bones apart.
Kevin's just.
It's not bad enough we are ripping it to shreds to consume it. Let's also play with its bones.
Yeah, and the little shitty kids don't want to eat Kevin's dark
It's
meat.
awful, man. It's awful. We're barbarians. We're awful. We're terrible. We're degenerate.
I
I
bet
don't
you'd be
know.
delicious though, Kevin.
You probably would be really good
once
if
you get all your gibbets out.
You know,
of
Yeah.
but it's interesting to think about, Steve, because you go to that point because I think we've taken things for granted and to extremes at this point. But at the same time, sometimes I do feel that way, Steve. But then other times you do look at the rest of wildlife and they are feasting
They
on
are
each
doing
other
the same thing. Yeah.
in an even more barbaric way.
Yeah.
some
They're
would
not
say.
nice.
You know?
No, totally.
So
in
it's
their
like
own family.
So is it because
You hear about
we're-
penguins?
Yeah.
If you let a penguin loose in the zoo, it will fuck everything.
That's why they're back there. It's to protect the people.
Stepdaughters, step parents.
Yeah.
God dang it! It took way
In-laws,
too long for
twice
anybody
removed.
to say anything to
High
you.
school sweethearts.
High school sweethearts.
They're doctors.
Co-workers.
They're-
One time a penguin fell in the gorilla enclosure and people were freaking out, but not for why you thought they
Yeah.
were.
No, definitely for other reasons. No, you're right, man. I mean, that's the thing. Like it's you want to be compassionate, obviously, and you want to do the right thing. You want to be a good human. You want to do your best on this planet in the little time that you
Balance
have.
and moderation.
Balance and moderation, and there's certainly ways to be better, and sometimes it's difficult depending on where you live or how much
and how
money
close
you
like
have, or
DoorDash could
how
get to
close
yeah.
and if they're delivering at the time you're hungry, and, and that dang delivery fee. Ooh, I mean, come on.
I mean,
But-
it's a lot. It's a little steep, but you're not spending gas and going out yourself.
Great
so-
job.
Yeah.
There you go. It doesn't balance out. They really get
Balance.
you.
like
a
it's
tip,
yeah,
service fee.
right. Yeah, we don't want those
Hellofresh
things.
though. How about that?
Oh,
Wow.
speaking of,
Oh,
my
boy,
God,
Right.
I
Makes me feel like a culinary wizard. It's
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
It's great. So segue.
Do you have something?
Well, I do, but Steve and I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife, but we can't talk about
I
it
know
too
you
much.
can't talk about it.
Yeah,
Other
we could
than-
do non-spoiler.
Other than the fact that I highly recommend it, I think it's a great homage to the previous ones.
Agreed.
I think it sets a interesting future up. I enjoyed the cinematography.
interesting potential
Yes,
future.
yes. I really enjoyed the cinematography. It's very Spielberg-esque in
Mm-hmm.
its storytelling. I think it nailed what Super 8 tried to nail, but didn't quite do it.
Agreed.
The score is amazing.
The score
Great.
is incredible.
It gets you going real good. The acting's great. The humor's great. They don't dumb down the humor or the language in it, which I
Good.
really appreciate.
and Paul Rudd is great.
Paul Rudd does a
course.
great job
He's
in it.
always great.
The girl that is
Oh,
opposite
she's
of him is,
incredible.
I don't know who she is, but she's
the
awesome.
the woman, the old
Yeah.
Carrie Coon. She's great. She was from The Leftovers.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's amazing in it.
She's incredible.
The kids are great.
That's
Finn
what she's
Wolfhard's
from, yeah.
great. The little girl, little Spangler is oof,
she
amazing.
stole the entire fucking movie.
Very good. And the visuals-
and it wouldn't have worked, I don't think, if she wasn't so
Wow.
good.
The writing's really fun. The directing's really fun. There's action sequences in it that were unexpectedly really good.
Very good.
It's not a perfect movie, but it's a fun movie, and I highly recommend it.
Well,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to it, and I will be seeing it in 4DX.
All right, let's talk about 4DX a little bit then, because
Folks, let me tell you about 4DX.
hang on, let me set the scene.
If you're Are you looking for a new immersive type of movie-going experience? Perhaps one where they blow wind if there's a helicopter in the scene, or literally stab you in the back if somebody gets stabbed in the back? Well, I have something to recommend you. It's called 4DX. It comes complete with sound effects as well as water if it's raining. Even if someone spits in the scene, you get a little dose of water on you, and your entire seat and row shakes so much that it will spill your beer if you let it. It's available in certain select theaters, and I highly... Oh my god, that looks like a sea urchin or some side of... That looks like a Ghostbusters
It just
thing.
cuts back to me laughing maniacally, and Joe's just completely covered in bubbles.
Whoa. I've never seen that. Let me take a photo.
Yeah, this is great.
You look so crazy, Joe. Folks, for our audio listeners, it looks like Joe has a monstrous sort of tumor of bubbles.
This is great. What
Yeah. When he starts getting heavy on his head.
I'm dying.
Anyway, it's really great.
Elliot, when you're talking about
Yeah, Joe- what is it, Joe?
and this is all on my face.
Yeah, great, right? It's felt like you were really there.
This is like 4DX.
Oh, my stomach hurts. That's so many bubbles.
Try and open that right eye.
Yeah, maybe you can see really well.
Oh!
Dang, I thought that was gonna be smooth.
Oh my god.
Wash your hands.
Oh my goodness. Is there...
Are we done? How long is this episode? Hi, everybody, and welcome to the ad portion of this episode. My name is Elliot. I hope you're enjoying this episode with all the bubbles. Anyway, I'm here to tell you about some products and services I think you might like, and if you like them, you can click the links in the description, and it helps us, and it helps you, and it's all really fun. Before we dive into everything, I have a few questions for you. Like, have you ever heard of tretinoin? Go ahead, I'll wait. What about spironolactone? Go ahead, no, I'll wait. How about clindamycin? Well, it turns out I might not be able to pronounce any of these things correctly, but I can tell you what they do. For example, tretinoin unclogs pores and it evens your skin tone. Isn't that nice? Spironolactone targets hormonal acne. That's not necessarily for me because I haven't had a hormone in a very long time, and clindamycin fights acne-causing bacteria and inflammation because it's an antibiotic. It's really cool. Clindamycin's a good one. So I didn't know what any of those things were either, minus clindamycin, until I got my own prescription acne treatment from Apostrophe, one of the sponsors of this very episode of the Valleycast. So Apostrophe, just in case you don't know, is a prescription skincare company that offers science-backed oral and topical medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne. You heard that right. Clinically proven, folks. Apostrophe connects you with a board-certified dermatologist who will create a personalized treatment plan that is perfectly tailored for your unique and soon-to-be even more beautiful skin. Simply fill out Apostrophe's online quiz about your skin goals and medical history. Then snap a few selfies and your dermatologist will create your customized treatment plan that's just for you. It's wonderful. Apostrophe treats all types of acne too, from hormonal acne to facial acne, and even chest knee, and back knee, and butt knee. Basically, they cover your, head to toe. My favorite thing about Apostrophe personally was the ease of it. I have a low tolerance for inconvenience, and being able to fill out the quiz very quickly, take a couple selfies, which obviously just feeds my narcissism, send it off. Very soon an actual dermatologist was there to give me the approval to go, hey, maybe this will help a little bit, and they sent it to me in a box, and it looks really nice, and I like it, and I use it as much as I can. So if you're interested in trying out Apostrophe, guess what? You won't believe this. We have a special deal for our audience here at the Valleycast. Save $15 off your first visit with an Apostrophe provider at apostrophe.com/Valleycast when you use our code Valleycast. This code is only available to our listeners. So, to get started, just go to apostrophe.com/Valleycast and click Begin Visit. Then use our code Valleycast to sign up, and you'll get your first visit for only $5. That's apostrophe.com/Valleycast. Valleycast. And use that code Valleycast to get your dermatologist crafted treatment plan for $5. And we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring this podcast and also for making my face better. But wait, there's more. That's right, folks. It's not just about what you put on yourself. It's also what you put in yourself. And I'm here to tell you about Hellofresh, one of my favorite services in the entire world. I eat Hellofresh all the time, and they are absolutely wonderful. And you know what? Here's the deal. Fall can be hectic. But HelloFresh's recipes save time you'd otherwise spend on meal prepping, grocery shopping, and shopping, so you can focus on getting back into a new routine and spending quality time with the family around the holidays. So you don't have to be all hustling and bustling and stressed out constantly. Plus, if you're looking for convenience, which I know I always am, HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need to customize your order on the app within minutes, baby. Easily change your delivery day, food preferences, and plan size, or skip a week whenever you need. Plus, with options like quick and easy meals, low prep, one pan, and 10 to 15 minute meals, that's time cut down spending on cooking and cleanup that you can give back to your family or even yourself if you don't have family. And I know I understand both sides of that scenario, because sometimes it's just nice to be alone. I didn't know they had the one pan. The one pan. That is very cool. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to go easily, alter my order, because I'm pretty excited about. You guys know I eat HelloFresh all the time. It's absolutely wonderful. Every single meal I have I had it 2 nights ago. No, it was 1 night ago. I had it last night, and it was a burger, and it was so good. And it was just the right amount of food, and there's little potato wedges, and they give you little dips. They tell you how to make all these little special sauces. It's savory, it's delicious. If that's the kind of thing you're looking for, I know it is what I am looking for. So anyway, here's the deal. Go to hellofresh.com/valleycast14 and use code valleycast14 for up to 14 free meals, including free shipping. How easy is that? Okay, so go to hellofresh.com/valleycast14 and use code valleycast14 for up to 14 free meals, including free shipping. 14. I just needed to say that one more time. It is highly recommended on my behalf. It is one of my favorite sponsors of all time. It is America's #1 meal kit. I think they're absolutely wonderful, and I highly recommend them. It helps you, it helps us, and it saves on time, and also it's truly delicious. I can't make these ads longer than they should be. It's really good, and you get the idea. So anyway, but wait, there's more. All right, here's the deal. Listen, if you are looking for ways to skip the trip to the post office and dodge all that hectic holiday shopping traffic, why not save time and money, folks, with Stamps.com. You heard that correctly. It's Stamps.com. Stamps.com lets you compare rates, print labels, and access exclusive discounts on UPS and USPS services all year long. It just makes sense, especially if your business sends more mail and packages during the holidays. And even if it doesn't, it still makes sense because it's super convenient. What's that you say, Elliot? I'll tell you all about it. Whether you're selling online or running an office or side hustles, Stamps.com can save you so much time, money, and stress during the holidays. Access all the post office and UPS shipping services you need without even taking the trip. How beautiful is that? You know what I'm talking about? And you can also get discounts you can't find anywhere else. Like, up to 40% off USPS rates and 76% off UPS. What are you talking about? 76%? My goodness. Going to the post office instead of using Stamps.com is kind of like taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The elevator's right there. Take the elevator. I'm talking about just going up a couple of floors. Sure, of course, take the stairs. Why not? Okay, but you're walking up 30 flights a day. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. What are you thinking? If you spend more than a few minutes a week dealing with mail and shipping, Stamps.com is a lifesaver. You'll save so much time and money. You'll actually wonder why you didn't start sooner. Okay? And I'm not lying. I'm telling you, I've used them. They're wonderful, and I can tell you more about them. In fact, if you want to get involved, I'll tell you how right now. Save time and money this holiday season, guys, with Stamps.com. Sign up with promo code VALLEYCAST for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. All you have to do is go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter this very important word, VALLEYCAST. I screeched there a little bit. My voice broke. Valleycast. But you get the idea. Valleycast. I'm sorry. I just turned 14. Anyway, go to Stamps.com and use promo code Valleycast for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale. Now let's get back to the show and see what kind of bubble mayhem we can get up to.
Wait, going for 2.5 hours.
What did you see in 40X? And give us some
I
examples
saw
of why it
Dune
was
in
awesome.
40X, and then I saw Dune again in 40X.
I saw one with Grace and one with my mom.
Aw.
Yeah, she had a great time too.
Wait, so you saw Dune twice
Yes,
in 40X?
in 40X.
How close to each other? Isn't that like a 3
It was
hour
about
long
2
movie?
days.
Oh my
between.
god.
Yeah, and
Because I enjoyed Dune, but I would not watch it back to
No,
back.
that's
like
what
that.
I feel like.
But
No
it was
way.
the only one in 40X, baby.
Hey.
Just pictured us all being covered in bubbles, talking about this completely normally. We're just
I can't believe how many
completely
bubbles
kick-
that thing produces. Give
There's
me
still
some.
more. There's so much more.
Give me some examples of 4DX moments from Dune.
Anytime a helicopter takes off, the entire thing shakes a lot, like a Universal Studios
ride.
ride.
That's cool.
There's a lot of mist, and there's a lot
like-
of water. A
Is the
lot of
mi-
water.
Where's the water coming from? The seat in front of you or above?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Some comes from down, some comes from the side. I don't know. Supposedly, there's different smells that happen. I didn't experience that. There's a lot of shaking and a lot of when they're fist fighting, it's punching you in the back in different areas that perfectly line up with the actual fight scene.
That's
It
cool.
is absolutely incredibly stupid, and I highly recommend it.
Is it distracting at all?
I'm sure a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you forget it's there, and then somebody punches something, and you're like, what the? Yeah.
What would happen if you watched like a movie like, I don't know, Nymphomaniac?
That's what I'm saying. Like they never do movies like that in 40X.
Yeah. Or like Mother.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of water squirting at you during
Right?
Nymphomaniac.
That one part in Mother would
In
be
Mother.
pretty uncomfortable.
Just being sprayed and
Yeah.
Interesting. But you highly recommend doing it. It's worth
Yeah,
it.
it's,
I love
it's
it.
just stupid and
it's-
silly and fun, and it's got 3D there too. So you get, you know, it's
It's 3D as well.
Oh, it's
That's
4D,
4D.
baby.
wait. Are you wearing glasses? And
Yeah, you're wearing glasses.
Oh shit!
There's a lot going on.
So there's a Ghostbusters in 3D, is what you're saying?
It's kind of been
I
done in
guess so.
post. You know
It's
what
in
that's
40.
like. It feels actually kind of nice. You're gonna like it.
I was laughing because your hair's literally wet at the top. Like, it
Elliot
looks like
Morgan
you
is getting a
watered
bubble
it
facial
down.
as we speak, but it doesn't seem to stick to his face like it's
No, it
for
doesn't.
some reason.
Well, that's because I'm a greasy boy.
Elliot is a greasy boy, everybody. Greasy boy. Those are really pretty petite bubbles.
Aren't they?
That's what I said.
So
Disneyland
pleasant.
knows how to make it perfect.
Yeah. This is really, really, really pleasant, Steve.
Isn't it nice? Just adds this nice little magical moment.
You can't be too upset if you got bubbles everywhere.
No, you certainly can't.
If you were to like
This
put
makes
a
up
little,
for the bird stuff this morning. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
like a little smoke emitter right there, would the bubbles fill with smoke?
Whoa.
Yeah, you're looking for a
You should be an
40X kind
Imagineer.
of.
You should be an Imagineer.
I would be an
Joe.
Imagineer. I'd be like, here's a bunch of ideas. Everybody else go actually make that happen.
Yeah, that's fine. There probably is somebody. who
Please
does
do that for me.
So a bunch of Disney stuff was announced. They're going to change Toontown. I'm kind of sad.
They're officially
it's
getting rid of
about
it.
time.
No, they're just changing it.
Matter
They're
time.
just it's still going to be Toontown.
Okay.
But they're going to update it all to look like the new Mickey style, which is he on here somewhere?
Oh, the new cartoons.
The one that this one
Oh,
right
the new
here, the
one.
one that
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's all
Okay.
kind of rubber hosey.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are they doing
It's like
it?
the new Mickey, like you know the new. There's a new Mickey train ride.
But are they making it all Mickey now? Or are they updating the look of
Well, it is
Roger
Mickey's
Rabbit?
Toontown,
Oh,
so
that's right.
it's the whole
So
thing.
this is like
just,
an evolution of all the Mickeys?
It kind of yeah, I
I
think
wonder
so.
if they'll take out Roger Rabbit then and
I
switch
really
it.
hope not.
I hope
man.
not too, but they might.
I mean, he does still fit there in the Toon way, but
The what else are they doing? Ooh, what was a big one? What else are they doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no,
Son of a-
Steve.
No, Steve, come back.
Oh, what's the wrong button? Where's the
Steve,
button?
when you're ready, come back.
Where's the, which
Steve,
button
find
were you
yourself
pressing?
again, and
This
then
one?
when you're ready,
Which button is it?
come back to the
Need to
waiting
hurry,
room.
guys.
I don't know. I think that there were the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser thing that's happening. You guys heard about this thing?
No.
There's
Yeah.
this
I
Star
looked
Wars
up everything
hotel.
about. I watched every video.
Okay.
Oh, the one that's
Wait.
going to be super fucking
the,
expensive.
Yeah.
the
wait.
cheapest package is $5,000.
That's
But
insane.
my
per
understanding
person.
is it's like a cruise. Like it's a fake cruise. Like you're there.
It's like a space cruise.
Yeah, it's like a space cruise. So
Yeah.
it's, you're transported to a spaceship. Part of
Yeah.
the checking in process
Seems
is
like
you're
you're-
transported
Yeah.
to the outer space.
Right. And then the
And
whole time you're in the resort,
missions.
you're like you're in space,
This
so
is
you
some
can't really
1% shit.
Yeah.
can't
So when
really
you walk
leave.
out,
Feels
yeah.
like.
when you walk out, there's characters like everywhere, I guess, and
Yeah,
supposedly there's going to be
aliens and
like
stuff, yeah.
all cast members interacting.
They're all doing like a LARPing thing, basically. Like you can all pretend to be in a Star Wars
so expensive,
world, essentially.
unbelievably expensive, and you know,
There's going to be lightsaber training. There's going to be like you could go to the deck, the main deck. What do they call that?
So
Yeah, the deck, the main deck.
The deck
Bridge?
is where the bridge. You
Bridge.
can go to the bridge and you can like shoot TIE fighters and stuff.
So this is going to be some like Great Wolf Lodge shit, but on
what it
steroids.
feels
It's like
whoa, yeah,
only
that's
the
exactly what it's going
but
to be.
only the wealthy will
Yeah.
be able
Yeah.
to enjoy it.
$5,000.
It's stupid.
Fucking kidding me?
And then there's a transport that takes you directly to the new Star Wars land
And
from
this is
the resort.
in Disney land or
Disney
World?
World.
Disney World.
And
Okay.
when you look out your
Yeah.
window, my understanding is it's not outside.
You
it's
can't
a
see
space.
outside at all.
It's a
Yeah.
space.
Oh.
You see outer space.
Yeah,
shit.
all the rooms in your bedroom.
Yeah, that's a
have
sci-fi
space.
fucking movie ready to happen. The apocalypse happens
great.
while you're in that
Right.
damn
Right?
You can't see shit.
Kind of claustrophobic, but
Yeah. But yeah, that was it. I mean, I'm certain there was some other Disney announcements and stuff, but that was the one that stood out.
I have to know if you watched Fateful Findings.
No, but I've been thinking about you because we're gonna try to watch it in VR this upcoming.
Have you
week.
guys heard of Fateful Findings? This movie?
No.
No, sir.
It's a movie that I discovered because of a podcast, and it was Bobby Lee's podcast, and he was just talking about this movie called Fateful Findings and how bad it is. He said it's just like The Room, which is the Tommy Wiseau movie, but it's like on steroids.
wow,
So I
cool.
looked up this movie, and you're gonna die.
I can't wait.
It's the
Did
please-
you watch it yet?
I haven't watched the whole entire thing, but I have clips here, or at least like the best scenes that I feel like we have to play because it's insane. It's from a guy named Neil Breen. Yeah.
Oh, Neil Breen. Yeah. Yep.
But
Yep.
it's wild.
Oh my God, is this the one that I've seen?
No way.
Have you seen this?
I've seen a Neil Breen film. Like our fantasy football league, our YouTuber fantasy football league. This is the weirdest way to do it. Would always after our draft, we'd get together, we'd drink, and we'd eat some food, and then we would watch. They'd always think it was the funniest thing to turn on this fucking Neil Breen movie, and
Because-
it's the worst thing ever. And they would just indulge in it.
Oh, I love that.
So I
Did
wonder-
you love it? Was it great?
I mean, I appreciated it the first time, not the fourth time.
I'm here for the fourth time, not the
just to get a sound.
Oh, that's him. I don't know if that's the movie or not.
Jim, call 911. Jim. Jim,
God.
how could you have done this? Jim!
He makes a bunch of movies like this.
I can't believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide. How could you have done this? How could you have committed suicide?
I mean, and this.
How
is
did he
just a
die, you
taste.
think?
That's great.
But it's
Is it
all
intentionally
like that.
funny? Is it supposed to be?
No.
It's very
It's
serious.
supposed to be serious.
That guy's making a
I
serious
could
movie.
be.
Yeah.
That's why he said it was like The Room, because
Yeah.
The Room was meant to be a serious.
I think
That's
that
what
guy-
makes it better.
I think that guy just had a lot of extra money and he just wanted to make
yeah,
movies. is
he
what
wanted
it
to be a
was.
movie star.
But okay, I was because every single actor in that movie is hilariously bad. So
It's just all his
How
friends
did-
and stuff.
I know, but like,
How is it that
even
bad?
somebody who has never acted in their life seems like they would be doing so much better than every
You know
single
why
person.
though, man?
Yeah. Is it kind of
Because
hard to be a bad actor on purpose?
Yeah.
So it's like, isn't that? I've heard something like
Yep.
that. Like it's really difficult
Yeah.
to pull
It
it
might
off.
be because those people are trying to be serious actors and then trying too hard and then
no, I
failing
think it's
at
just
it.
his friends. I think he's just like a regular guy, and he'll be like, "Want to be in a movie? I'm rich and I make movies." I bet he just puts like anybody in a movie. Speaking of actors pretending to act bad, are you guys watching the new season of Curb at all?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, you're watching it.
I know exactly who
You
you're
know who
talking
I'm talking about?
I think she's
I've-
hilarious.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
great.
I've never seen. I've never seen it.
She's blowing my mind.
It's bonkers.
You've seen the show?
What do you mean?
You watch Curb? You mean
Beforehand.
Yeah.
you mean her performance?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I like because
I was like, you didn't just discover her.
no her
Curb.
no her performance the
it's
character I'm talking
the
about.
auditioning and
yeah.
the yeah and
yeah. And dude, I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy.
oh, God.
Okay, I'm just gonna. This is all I'm gonna say. Larry gets himself into a predicament this season. Netflix like pitches him a show idea, or he pitches a show idea to Netflix about young Larry David and growing up, and he's like pitching that as a show within the Curb season. And they're like, great, we love it, like go find your cast, like go do a thing. And so Larry gets himself into this like stupid situation where he has to cast this guy's daughter.
He gets blackmailed.
He gets blackmailed into casting this guy's daughter as the mom, like one of the leads of the show. It's Larry's mom, right?
Yeah, something like
and
that, yeah.
she's just this like, I don't know, maybe like 20-year-old Mexican girl, right?
Who works at a Mexican restaurant. And her dad, who owns it, is the one blackmailing Larry.
Yeah,
and he's like, she's amazing. She's like, my daughter's amazing. Like, she's going to be an amazing star. And he's like, there's a process. We got to like audition. And, it's not really up to me.
It's so good.
But yeah, her performance as a bad actor truly, I was like, something about this is so funny, and I didn't understand what it was.
Right, it took a little while.
It hit some spot.
Yes, because you've never seen it's
not that kind of bad. It's like a bad that's just
not.
like
it's a bad.
It's almost like not human. Like she goes into this very strange like.
Dude, they really hit like lightning in a bottle with this, because it's truly like. They were probably like, we need someone who's not just a bad actor. We need someone who doesn't understand acting.
Like a Tim and Eric type casting.
No, not even, dude. Beyond that.
Whoa.
It's something, it transcends everything.
I feel like you gotta pull up a clip.
I'm
Is there
fascinated.
a clip?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. What is it, season 11?
But the best, it's season 11. The best part about it is like he goes into like the meeting room at like Netflix, and they're like, so we heard you cast the mom. And he's like, yeah, she's great. And they're like, can we see a tape? And he's like, nah.
No, she's perfect.
She's perfect.
Here's a little clip.
Hi, this is Maria Sophia Estrada, Larry David.
Hi.
What's up?
She's so good.
Headshot. Yeah. Of course.
Her headshot.
You have a resume?
It's just a picture of her at a restaurant cooking.
She winked at David.
My mother wants to know if you want to come to our Seder Friday night.
It's Seder. I don't think so.
And I want you to meet my boobay,
Your what?
my grandmother.
I can't be around. You kick me out.
Oh, stop.
Okay, fine. But only on one condition, okay? You have to finish your lunch.
I'm full.
Look, you didn't need to think. Marsha, seriously, you're too thin. You're like a rail. Come on.
This is a good weight for me.
Just finish the matzo, right? What is it? Do you have an eating disorder? I swear to God, I want you to eat the matzo ball. Come on.
Stop.
Thank you.
Dude, it's like
it's like
it's like
she's insane.
unsettling.
Yeah.
It's like unsettling at first, and you don't know how to react to it. And it's brilliant.
great.
That's how brilliant that show is, man.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's meticulously designed that way.
Man,
You've been keeping up to date on the episodes?
I haven't watched the latest one.
Okay.
But I watched the one where he's got Cheryl trying to teach her how to be a better actor. Have you seen that one?
I don't know if I missed that one.
Because Cheryl, his ex-wife, Larry's ex-wife in the show, is a acting coach.
Okay.
And Larry's like, you gotta like try to crack the egg of this
Oh,
girl.
yeah. And
so-
she's like, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those scenes are insane. Yeah, because she's like reading all the like stage direction and
Oh,
stuff.
of course.
She's like, and then I walk over to the couch. Oh fuck.
she seems like that. Like, yeah, she's very good at that. But you can
Yeah.
also tell that she's probably very good in real life
In-
at acting.
yeah.
She's got presence. She's
it
really good.
Feels like she might be like an up and coming comedian
Seems
or
like that.
something. That
Yeah.
might just
Yeah.
be like they found her and they were like, she's perfect for this. But
That's
she's
what I
real
think,
good,
yeah.
man.
Feels
She's-
like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's some ads.
Or
way.
or they happened earlier.
Yeah, we're not sure. We got carried away.
No, we'll do them now.
Let's just do more ads.
We want it till everyone's left.
Give us all your ads, dude. I think I told you guys. I got my
Your booster.
I'm calling it my flooster. I got the
Oh,
flu.
Oh yeah, that you
Punch
got
him in the
double.
arm,
It hurts.
Elliot.
It
Do
actually
the
Yeah.
bubbles in the arm.
It totally fucking
Dude, like I'm actually
hurts.
scared that you're gonna hit me.
It hurts a lot.
Well, the booster didn't hurt me at all last
No.
time, but the flu shot and the booster together, this arm is a little sore.
Still.
I got the Moderna
Oh, you did.
booster.
Good. Get away from that
And
J&J.
Yeah,
Good.
I
Good
didn't
man.
even feel it when they pricked, but for the next 3 days,
You were
it
still
hurt
sore?
so fucking bad.
Really?
Was
It
it
was
just
like ha.
Was it just sore? No
I
other
guess
symptoms,
I-
really?
No other symptoms.
Oh,
no,
that's
it was
good.
just sore.
Okay.
Yeah, we had Steve, you pointed out yesterday that now that it's like every adult in California can get the booster.
It's a little harder
if
to
they
get.
like, but like there's these programs where they were doing burger and a booster
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's hilarious.
Literally, walk in. It's a walk-in booster thing, and they'll give you a free burger afterwards. Yeah,
Burger and a
from
booster.
a food truck.
I
in
got
LA,
it
yeah.
one day too early because I would have burger and
That would've
boostered
been
in a
great.
second.
I mean, come on, who doesn't want? I mean, it's genius, right?
Yeah.
It's genius, especially for people that might have been on the fence. They're like, I'm gonna
It
go
just
get a
pushes
free
you to go
burger.
do it. Yeah.
Well, you could be in one of those states where it's like, hey, you get to put in, you give you $100 and you're put into a lottery to win more money. It's
Right.
Like, yeah, why did I hold
right.
out that long?
Man, I wonder
I
if
just gotta
they'll
get
end up
the-
doing that.
I gotta get the first 2 shots at some point.
Shit.
You gotta get the initial one.
Yeah, I just gotta get one. Yeah,
You just haven't had the time.
I haven't had time.
You're not anti-vax.
I'm so busy.
You just,
They're still just trying
I've
to
just
get
been
them.
flying everywhere. I've been traveling along.
Been doing some comedy shit. No,
Going in and out of stores looking for masks.
Doing-
Never found
never
one.
found one.
doing college shows, going to campuses.
A lot of meat.
Did a couple
greeting. I have
protests.
never hugged so many people.
Yeah. I just hang out at the airport at the arrivals.
I just forgot. I forgot.
Guys, I went to the greatest club, packed to capacity, lowest ceiling that I've ever had.
Oh no. Well, yeah. Get your booster, guys. Get your goddamn vaccinations. You know, I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna preach to you, but obviously it's helping.
Did you have any other symptoms?
Yep.
Just the soreness.
Never. Out of all 3 shots that
That's
I've gotten,
great, though.
none.
Yeah, same. Booster didn't do
Yeah,
anything. It
nice.
just hurt real bad.
Did you got knocked on your butt a little bit, right?
A tiny bit, but it really wasn't bad at all. It was a little tiny, like weird headache.
And that's the
that would
ivermectin.
kinda-
That's the
That was
oh,
the
yeah.
ivermectin. It was the cocktail that they
It was-
did. Yeah, and I just trusted my doctor.
Yeah.
And you know,
Dr. Rogan.
Dr. Rogan.
Dr. Rogan.
Dr.
DDS.
J. Thaddeus
DD
Morgan.
douchebag.
Rogan.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm glad. And you haven't gotten your booster yet?
Not the
You
booster
can
yet.
fuck off then. Get out of here.
They're real,
Did you get
dude,
No, I haven't gotten it.
They're
but
just
I'm not.
Dude, they're just closing
You got
their
the
eyes
first
and-
This is actually kind of like getting the booster.
And Kevin's getting bubbled in the face. There you go. It's
Okay.
kind of pleasant.
You know why it's nice? Because there's just a little bit of breeze coming through. there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get it to cake on like it
I'm a
did with
greasy
Joe.
boy, too.
It took a second though. Let's see if we can make this
Wow,
happen.
it really does get your eye just really wet.
Yeah, it does.
This is
And
that
I
4D
think it makes
experience.
you cough a little bit if you breathe it in too much.
Yeah, don't do
Well,
that.
when Steve first got this, I just opened my mouth and he started spraying it into my mouth.
Steve, was that a double purchase with your Spider-Man?
It was.
No, well, he got this at the very end of the day.
Yeah, because I'd seen so many people with it, and every time
Sticking at all?
every time we walked by like a bunch of kids, there would just be bubbles everywhere, and I was like, that's so joyful.
It smells like sunscreen.
Best $175 you've ever spent.
Wait, it's starting to stick now.
There you go. It's accumulating on Kevin's face, and there it is. The accumulation is happening, everybody. It's very nice.
You can ask him to stop, Kevin.
I don't want to.
Oh, it's a big bubble on him now. Is
There
that
you
what
go. Once it gets going, it really
Is that what it
starts
looked
going.
like on me?
Yep.
Yeah, but way bigger. About 4 times
Wait,
bigger
hang on.
than
We're
that.
gonna get it bigger. We're gonna get it bigger.
To all you audio listeners, youtube.com/the Valleyfolk, and you can see this
Take
in
a
video
picture.
real
You
time.
can't breathe
Take a
really
picture
well or
of
it's
this.
going to blow it away.
You're afraid to? Yes, you are.
I got
Hold
my
on.
eyes open, though.
I got my eyes on you.
There we go. I got a picture.
See, this is the size yours was, Joe.
Look like you had a great pyramid. Look at that. That's actually a great photo. Very funny.
Show it
Look
to
at that.
Kevin.
That's nice.
Oh, show Kevin the one that. Show Kevin what he looks like,
Oh man.
and then show everyone in the audience.
Oh, you got it.
Wow.
All right.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for listening to the show today.
All
We
right.
hope you had a good time.
All right.
Try not to think about the sentience of animals and how
Or
conscious
do.
they are.
Or do. Go hug an animal.
I was going to say try not to think about it this Thanksgiving, but or do. Yeah.
Or do. You
Or
can
do.
both.
Do whatever the fuck you
And
want.
make an apple pie.
got
We
some
made an apple pie.
Decals coming.
Oh.
Decals coming. Not for
Decals.
Valleyfolk. Just I'm putting them on my windows to prevent any more
Decals.
bird murders.
Decals.
You should just put a big target on your window.
Yeah.
Just see
Yeah.
what happens. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Hey guys, thank
do
you
it
for
right toward the camera, eh?
thank you for watching and listening. If you're in the States, have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you so do choose.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, I'm sure it's just going to be a normal Thursday. But
Enjoy your Black Friday.
enjoy the hell out of it.
Cyber Monday.
Okay.
Bye.
Bubbles, bubbles,
The
bubbles.
thumbnail should
Or football.
to this should just have us all like looking really happy with bubbles all around us.
It really is a good bubble producer.
It's joyful. I was gonna
Yeah.
do this off the balcony when people were like driving home.
Why
on
haven't
Friday.
you?
I just haven't done it yet.
If you're a little kid
I've
and you
been
got
kinda
that and you're
busy.
walking around Disneyland, doesn't get much better
There's
than that.
nothing better. It's like you got magic.
You know,
it's
it
like
makes
this
me
truly
realize
is handling magic.
my
Yeah.
kids are out of the bubble stage. The bubble stage lasts a long time.
No,
they
no.
love
There's
bubbles.
no such thing.
You don't think
Well-
Jackson would have fun with it? Well, I guess
He
Bubbles
would.
are
He
always
just doesn't
fun.
yearn for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like-
yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.